Hello Scout families, today I want to give you a quick video tutorial on how to execute an electronic transfer of a Scout between one BSA unit and another. So to do this, we're going to use some tools on the website my.scouting.org. Okay? And to log in, if you haven't used the site before, it's the same credentials used to log into scoutbook.scouting.org. So if you haven't used it before, try logging in with your Scoutbook credentials. Or you can go through and forget your username and password and get set up that way. But I have my login, so let me get loaded up here. So to get started, we're going to first look at a method that is available to a typical parent that doesn't have advanced privileges in the unit. So I'm going to go ahead and select the menu, and you'll note that my menu may have some different sub-tools available, but everyone should have this My Application menu. So go ahead and select that. And what this will show you is your personal member ID in the unit associated with you, as well as anyone in your family that was registered with you as the primary adult when they first joined BSA. So I'm not sure why I've got several instances of each of myself and my children here, but for sake of demonstration, I'm going to pick my son here, and we want to click transfer. So we're going to take him. He's currently in this unit, and we're going to pretend to transfer him to a new unit. So we can search for troops, crews, and ships, and then we have to select the unit number. And I think this is where a lot of people get hung up, because you need to type the leading 0 in the search bar to find it. So if, for example, if I just type 238 and hit search, it won't find it. But if I type 0238, it'll show up. So I've confirmed. Yes, I want to transfer my son to Troop 0238 at St. Ignatius Roman Catholic Church. So I'm going to hit select, and it will give me an opportunity to confirm all that information before I submit that electronic transfer. So go ahead and proofread it, make sure that the unit that he or she is coming from is listed correct, the unit they're going to is correct, and hit submit. And at this point, send an email to one of the unit leaders at the receiving unit and tell them to please go to my.scouting and look for an electronic application, because they might not get notice from the website that the application is pending. And if we don't accept it within a 30-day window, it'll kick it back. All right? So that is how a typical parent without unit privileges can go and execute a transfer for themselves or for any youth that was registered with them at the time of joining. Now, I will point out that I have 3 children. 2 of my 3 children show up under my profile. My wife is also a Scouter, and my 3rd child shows up under her profile. So it just depends on which adult was listed on the original BSA application when they joined Scouts. All right, so the second method is going to be for my Key 3 members, my Cubmasters, Scoutmasters, committee chairs, chartered org representatives, or anyone with Key 3 delegated privileges. And we're going to use this tool right here called roster. And what the roster does is it allows us to find anybody in our unit, not just those members in my personal family. And so every youth member, every adult partner for my Tigers and Lions is listed here. So I'm going to do a quick search and find one of my Era of Light Scouts that just finished up his program and is moving on to Scouts BSA, and we're going to select transfer using this menu right up here. And as you'll see, it's the exact same interface that we saw previously under the My Application menu, now through the roster menu. So once again, you can search Troop 0238. It's already listed down below from when we found it previously, so I can say select. And then once again, this looks slightly different when it's not your own child, but it gives you the chance to confirm the information. This is the unit he's transferring from. This is the unit he's transferring to. If you need to go back and fix it, go ahead and search again, but just make sure this information is correct and hit transfer. Now, I've already transferred Aiden here into the unit earlier today, so I know it's going to error, but that is all that it takes to submit an electronic transfer. And the good news is this is near immediate, and it doesn't require any paperwork. And since those Scouts are already registered as BSA members, it's a no-fee transfer through the end of this calendar year. So it's a great way to get them started in their new unit, and get them moved on as quickly as possible. Now, while we're here at My Scouting, I will point out this is a great website to go and get caught up on all the BSA training, including youth protection training. So if you're not a registered leader and you haven't checked this out before, please take the time to do so. There's a lot of great information here, and every scout deserves a trained leader.